So, today's little video is going to be about diatonic chords. Okay, so diatonic is also the same thing as altered or chromatic chords. Okay, so diatonic in the major, and okay, so this one, okay, I know this one off the bottom of my hand. Okay, so major, you're going to see uppercase. So, I'm going to take example C. C, if it's like this, knowing the fact major. Okay, if it is like this, lowercase, or C with this, we know that's minor. If it's like this, you have a capital and you have a plus, it's dominant. If I have C, lowercase c, and a little circle, we got this to be a diminished, and that was D-I-O. So that's the tonicality of this up here. And notating it can be anything. So for B flat, for any key, if you see these, it's technically what I just explained. Alright. So I'm going to go on to flip it over. Okay, so we just, alright. So major, minor, diminish, augmented, okay. Alright, so that's all the types. We just did major, meaning it's, alright, so 1, 4, and 5. Okay, so to explain this one, major keys, tenths, okay, so my general rule of major keys is 1, 4, and 5 are uppercase, which I'm gonna put uppercase. Okay, and that's the numerics on this one. So for a minor key, it's gonna be, okay, so watch what I do with minor. So it's gonna be 1, then 4, then, okay, this one, the 5 still has to be capitalized because that's a dominant key, so we leave that alone. Or, okay, well, I'm sorry, that's a little confusion. So major, minor, send the numerics here, and it tells you diminished on both of these guys. Diminished looks like this. Diminished. Okay, so the minor scale we just, okay, so what I technically remember of minor scales, and I'm going to write them on the side here. So melodic, you have 3 types, and I know I'm just going to jump ahead because which meaning, okay, so melodic is not, I'm sorry, wait, shoot, I had it messed up, sorry, I had it wrong, okay, forgive me, I'm wrong, it's okay. Okay, for the first part, oh no, I did not learn that way, so it's gonna be natural minor, natural, melodic, harmonic, oh shoot, my words are really not there, dang it. Okay, I'm gonna start very slow again and try again on this one. Okay. Alright, so the first type I've learned was natural minor. Natural. Alright. Natural. Minor for the first part. That was the first part. I'll remember it. Okay, so I'm going to draw down the down arrow to tell you what do I do in this case. So if I say lowers 3, and it also lowers the 6, and it lowers the 7, that is a natural minor. If we're talking about harmonic, that is my next one, HARMONIC. Okay, so it lowers down with 3rd and 6th and 6th, but it raises up with the leading tone, and that is 7. Okay, and melodic. Melodic is, melodic, this part. Melodic is, it goes, alright, so it lowers 3, raises 6 and 7, and after going back down, it goes down on natural minor. Wait, and I spelled it wrong. What in the world? I just spelled it wrong. Okay. Oops. So that's how I remember this one. Okay, so alright. So then so just explain it here or what it is. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to flip it to this side of things. Is okay, so and it also talks about how it leads by step, how it leads by, okay, so stepwise, and sometimes leads upwards. Okay, I'm not going to diatonic triads in minor. Okay. Yeah, because I know 2 is diminished. Okay, so I'm going to go into to show you where I learned it. So I did learn what 1 is always lowercase. This is diminished. The 3 chords should always be major. So I'm going to write it on the side. So minor, diminished. Okay, this is major for 1. Okay, I did not agree to be in this all minute because it's never that case. This is minor. Okay, that's really not supposed to be major and minor. Okay, no, this only is this. So this is not in the minor key. This one, not even definite. And this one, because these guys are in major keys and those are not supposed to be. So 5 is supposed to be dominant. It's major in all of them, so you have to make an alteration with the 3rd on that. 6 is major and minor. 7 is this 6, and this is not it. It don't belong here. 7, nope. And 7 is still diminished on everybody. So but then again, even if it was like that, I just follow it too. But anyways, it depends on the situation. But this is how I learned it. Nonetheless, that 1 and 4 is always minor in minor keys, just like the 1 and the 4 in the major. It's always going to be uppercase. So, anyways, that is not. So, okay, for this one, all right, 4 and 7 minor scale. Okay, so I'm gonna go to do a few of these here. It's gonna be very, very fun. Oh boy. Okay, let's try number 1. I'm gonna play with this. gonna play around. So F sharp, A, C sharp. Wait, is it right? F. Wait, no, wait. Okay, this is gonna trick her. Yeah, F is already there. That is 1. That's a giver. So that's the start note. I'm gonna base it off of that note. F, and I don't know yet. A. Is it A in the sharp or is it not? No, it's not. C is not. F. Okay, it would be a diminished because then again you have F sharp being there, and sometimes get confused. Write it down. A is being in my chord too, and C also being in the chord, and that would have been F sharp, F sharp. Okay, so in the case of whatever crazy one, root position, and this would be a 6, I think it is. Okay, F sharp 6. Oh wait, okay, this is a little tricker. Oh wait a minute. Oh wait. Okay. Alright. Okay. Hold on. I think I got some anyways. Wait a minute. What does the direction say? It says find a numerical below the tab. Make sure that it's the correct type and so on. Okay, I'm not gonna go into that baloney. But this is crazy. I'm not going into that stuff. The following, okay, the scale degrees, what scale degree you are. Okay, I might construct one of these guys just to be clear. So, B scale degree 3, so I'm going to put F, C, D, and A. Back here, I like to construct the keys. So, B, on the scale degree 3 of B, C, C sharp, D sharp, that would be that key right here. That's on scale of degree 3. So B sharp would have to be a minor key, so then, D sharp, sorry. D sharp, F, A, make an alt. B sharp? No, B key. B is D sharp minor. So that's an alteration somewhere. D. Well, I'm going to count the keys. Just make sure. B, D sharp, D sharp. That is an alt somewhere. So I have to make some crazy doodad be on the F. B, F natural, A. But no, D, F, A. Sorry. And okay, I'll see what the Roman numerals are asking. And that's going to be a 3. Oh, without using key signatures. Oh, actually, oops. I'll erase that and make sure it's the right thing. Make sure it's out the key signature so you don't have to make. Okay, now see. Okay. E, F, A. Okay, F natural A. Okay, that's what it asked. Alright, so, okay, that's how it went. Make sure I brushed up. C sharp 6. Okay. C sharp 6. Dang it. C sharp. G, D, E, F, G, A sharp. A sharp. C, E sharp. That is 6. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh. Make it major. Okay. A sharp, C sharp, E sharp. Major. That's why, because it's the cap. And I'm going to do one more. B flat, B and E. So I'm looking at scale degree 4 is going to be an E flat chord very so easily. E is major too. So I gotta put the accidental on its key. And boop. All of it makes it major. So that in that case is gonna be 4. No, the capitalization. Alright. Okay, I'm not gonna do all of these because it would get too boring. So, alright, so I'm not gonna do any analysis here. I think we already kind of got the point. Okay, so, alright. I'm going to do a couple of these on here. Okay, so F minor, okay. Alright, so I'm going to do this part right here. So, 2 diminished 6 has the note of G. 2 diminished is F minor, F, G. Okay. For A, for the 4, 6, 4. Okay. This is going to be a very fun one. 4, 6, 4. Okay, so, okay. I know a trick that helped me on this one. So, I'm going to go off to the side somewhere, find room, and write whatever note that is on top. So, 4. 4 of A is A, C, A, B, C sharp, D. That's a D. D for 1 is major. So D, F sharp, A. In the root position and in its order. So I'm going to see it was saying what 464. 464 refers to a triad, so I'm going to put F sharp in its place because that's going to go on the top. Then the fact is D and A hits it together. F sharp, D, A, so it has the note of F sharp. Dr. Schweighart taught me this when I took theory with him. If I was ever in a troubling situation of figuring out the triad or any chord, I can easily go off to the side, write whatever chord that is off, and say, hey, look, I can easily do it this way, and I'm going to put F sharp and figure out what notation it is. Like, what if it goes with the root position chord, if it goes to 1/6 the 6, which is first inversion. Oh oh shoot, 4 6 4. Okay, no, okay, my mistake. Oh gosh, that would be 4 4 6. Oh no. It would have to be the A to go into this mode. A, F sharp, and D. Instead, this would have to be it. Because look, root position is this one. First inversion would be this guy. And second would be him. So it has to be A and not F sharp. Okay, so I'm going to fix that right now. Before somebody calls me out on it. A. There. Because 464 refers to as an inversion, that's why it is the way it is. So, I'm going to do this whole section. It's going to be a very fun section to figure it out. And thank you, Dr. Schweighart, for teaching me this. I think you would love to hear what I'm doing. I'm trying to get my certifications. So, okay, alright, so F, and, okay, so technically, here's the clue I did, and I remembered this clue very well. So, I'm determining what is that 7th chord. What is it going to do? So, the 7th is the leading tone for the first love of God. For F, G, A, B flat, C, with F, G, A flat, B flat, C, D flat. Okay. For minor keys, alright, this is going to be the fun old part. It would have to be, the first part would be, alright, for 7th is the leading tone. Leading tone is always going to be the first part. So it has to be an E. For the first love of God, if it goes this way, it has to be E. Alright, E being that chord. Alright, E, G, and B. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, so this is the first one, but is E and G major or is E and G minor? Question mark. Okay, so if it's E and a G sharp, it's definitely major and B natural. That's not my case. E and G is definitely minor because of the fact it's already there. Okay. So is G and B flat. It's definitely minor too. So in that case, if this and this would be already diminished, I would have to say that G, E, and B flat knowing is in first inversion, and it goes to right here, I think. But I could be wrong. That's okay. I'm relearning this as much as possible. 164. It has the key of F. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Okay. F. Oh. Ooh. 164 has the base of F. 164 has a base of F. Alright. Okay. Alright, I'm thinking I'm gonna... Alright. Wait a minute. Okay, that's a little trickier. Has a base of F. Okay. The bass note F. Okay, what chord does this have that note? Okay, for what chord is B flat for 1? I think that's a B flat, sounds like you. Okay, so I'm going to list my chords to say B flat. Come on, look at it's not stupid working. Sometimes I'm going to be stupid. D and F being my notation. Okay. Has the note F. Okay, I think that's the closest I can come up with. 164 is F, D, and B flat. So this would have to be a B flat chord. Easily. Oh, I think I had the F one wrong. No, but did not. Okay, I'm checking it. Okay, so E in the 5 chord. Okay, it has to be a B, so I'm going to say B for the 5 chord. And B, D sharp, F sharp, 464. Okay, 4, 6, 4, it has to be in an F sharp if it's in that position. B, 5, 6. 5 is F sharp. So B and 5 is F sharp, C sharp, and a G. B in that order. And the fact is the C goes up top, and then it goes to F sharp and G sharp being up here. So it has to be another chord, a bass note. Wait. Wait. Okay, so it has to be a C sharp. And that's how I'm going to word it. Okay, so diatonic keys, diatonic sevenths. Okay, I think I've seen a lot of this before. Thanks to office hours that would want to know. See the bass position of symbolizes. Okay, we got this part. Okay, I'm not going to go through all of these crazy ones. I'm just going to go through a few. And that's the summary.